What's up guys, it's Glam, and today we're going to do a 5x5 house tutorial. It's just a simple house that you can build in your survival world. So this is what it looks like, and what you need are cobblestone slabs, cobblestone stairs, a log, item frame. You're going to need some oak wood, slabs, stairs, all this good stuff that you see in front of you. Alright, so this is a 5x5 house, so of course we're going to start with the first block, yay! And then count 5 over and place the second block. And now I'm going to go ahead and put stairs on there underneath it. It just has a cooler effect, gives a little bit more dimension. And now we're going to join it up and then put the stairs on the other sides as well. You don't have to put stairs on the front of the build because it's going to be covered up. You'll see why in just a second. Underneath you can put the cobblestone. I think it gives it a nice effect because the grass will eventually just turn into dirt anyway. And then on the front we're going to have some stairs leading up to the doorway. And I know this sticks out a little bit past the 5x5 mark, but it's mostly the base that's the 5x5 bit. So with the logs we're going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. And then same with the walls, we're going to use cobblestone to fill it all in, minus the middle bit. And do that on all 3 sides, not the front side just yet. And then we're going to place the stairs there and then have a 2 gap for the windows. We do need to come up one more, so stick those back up there like so. And then place the blocks, or the stair block on the top just like that. So now we're going to fill in the front, go up 3, and then have a stair block, and that's going to be our doorway right there. So we'll place the door later, I'm not going to do it right now. Alright, and now let's go for building up the floor first. We're just going to fill this in with some slabs. I've later, not in this video, but it might be better to do just regular full wood. We are going to leave a little space because down here you can make a little basement, which you'll see later why I've done this. So just clearing this all out for now. You can place, I'm not sure I spoil it for you. You don't want to get rid of these blocks because then you can see outside and that's just kind of weird. But you can fill this with whatever you want to. I've used it for an enchanting room, which I think is just the best use of it. But we'll have some ladders going down there for the basement. So what we're going to do to fill up that hole is use a trap door, and that way you don't accidentally fall through the floor whenever you're going over there to go upstairs. So now we're going to just fill this up, just build the tower all the way up as much as we can. And I'm just kind of seeing and the level of it compared to what I had originally built. That way I know that I can get it completely. Yeah. So we need to go up about 2 more or so. Is that even? Yeah, okay. Just go around. And I know it might take y'all a little bit longer because this is a survival type build that I'm building right now. Yeah, that looks about even. Just double checking it right now. Okay. And then place these slabs on the very top. So it's kind of like a medieval tower kind of feel. And now we're going to go for the roof, I believe. So just double checking I got everything, and you can place whatever block you want. I'm going to place logs because that was the most convenient for me, but it's going to be covered up anyway, so you can use whatever block that you want to. You can use dirt if you wanted to. And we're just gonna place the stairs like so. And that's gonna be the start of the roof going around. And every end is gonna be a gable. And boom. Alright. And then we just fill it in. Oh, no. And there we go. Fill it in. A little bit there. And like that. And then we're going to go on top like this. And then we're going to have a little sticky outfit because it looks good. And continue that on all the sides. Oh, messed up again. Alright. And then, yeah, just continue that on all sides of the build. That way it looks symmetrical. Coolio. And boop, 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 and boop. Alright, one last side. Almost done with this bit. I love this roof. I think it has such a cool shape. And bam. Alright. Now, we're gonna do the shutters around the windows because I just think it looks good. And I didn't know this, but I guess spiders can't climb up your build when there's trapdoors. I don't know 100%, but I saw that on another video. So, last one. There we go. You don't want to put on the front, obviously, because that's where the door is. Now we're going to do this little... Oh, I guess I'm going to stick the door in finally. Alright, let's do the little overhang on the front. So we're going to have a cobblestone stair block. Oh, I'm just checking something real quick. We're going to have a little cobblestone stair block right there. And on this side... and then a cobblestone slab, and then join it up with the fence on either side. And that kind of ties in the roof and the porch all together. Now we need some lighting on the outside, because keep the bad guys away. And bada bing, bada boom, and then and put a little cobblestone slab in the item frame, and it looks like it's holding the torch, so it looks really neat. And then I just decided to put some rose bushes in the front because I think it looks really good and gives it kind of a homey feel. Right here I've got a little peephole window situation, so just put a slab right there instead, and you'll see why in just a second. Alright, so now we're going to fill in the floor for the second level. I think it's right about there. Yep, it should join up with that slab that we just put in there. And then you just go... I'm trying to measure, see where it was. I think it was here. I'm not entirely sure about that. Maybe it was a little bit lower. Yeah, that's about right, I believe. That way you get some jumping room. You definitely don't want to have two block high ceilings, because then you don't have any room to jump if you need to, for whatever reason. I just like to have a little bit more space. And it just works out in the end too with my final design. So now you can see this is what I did with the middle room. And I'm just double checking to make sure that all my ceiling heights are all the same, which they are. Alright. Yeah. Just double checking it. Alright, so now we're going to place some grass blocks. Don't need one in the middle because that's where the water is going to go. And let me grab a... oh. What am I doing? Oh, yes. So I decided to put trapdoors on the top, and I'm going to show you in a second. Let me grab a hoe so that we can go ahead and place some crops here. Let's do some just regular wheat. And you can use any of these. You can use pumpkin, melon, beets, whatever you want to grow here. Alright, and then I got some carrots and potatoes as well. Oh no, they grew back. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. Alright. I'm trying to decide on the placement here. It doesn't really matter where you want it. I just decided to do it like this. Oh no, I done stepped on it. Alright, this is why I add the trapdoors later. You'll see in just a second. Let's get some water and fill in this middle section. Alright, so now you can't place a trapdoor on the block below, obviously, because the crops grow there. So you just place it on the bottom of the block above it. And there. And that way you can stand on it, on top of it, and snipe at any enemies below. And you can also use it to get to your crops too if you need to. Go ahead and harvest them. And you'll see that in a little bit too. So yeah, that's the very top of it. And that's almost it. I think we're missing one other thing, aren't we? Let me just check real quick. So we got our second level. You can use storage. Oh, I left the ladder there. Let me get that. Well, okay, got it. And I'm kind of stuck. Okay, there we go. Finally. Oh, we're missing the windows. So let's go grab those window panes. And pop these on real quick. 1, 2. And 1, 2. I just really like the double high windows. 1, 2. And that's pretty much it, I believe. So, yeah. I'll go ahead and show y'all the inside of the original build in case y'all want to see what I did. I put the crafting table in the middle and then have chests. There's even one on the bottom there. And then brewing stand, bed, and I got 2 furnaces. And then on the bottom, I just placed bookshelves all on the inside with my enchanting table. And then we got extra storage here with the crafting table and the ender chest. I mean, you can customize it however you want to. And then we got our crops growing. And like I said before, you can open the trapdoor, access them, harvest them if you need to. Let's go ahead and put that back where it was. And grow them. It works out. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much. I also, don't forget to put torches on the inside. I put those on the inside as well. Right there. And then, I'm not going to furnish this one, but, yeah, you got to see what I did with the place. Let me close this door real quick. And that is pretty much, oh, Dean decided to join us last second there. That's pretty much my 5x5 starter house. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. I want to show y'all the best ways to get good at Quakecraft.